Welcome to 5 Points of Articulation. Today, instead of reviewing an action figure, I'm going to do something a little bit different and talk about some action figure news. More specifically, I'd like to weigh in on a current action figure controversy. You read the title, so you already know I want to talk about the Marvel Legends Wolverine box set. The individual figures were revealed throughout the week by various action figure reviewers. The Fwoosh revealed Callisto, and Shartimus Prime revealed Cyber, so forth and so on throughout the week. Most fans kind of expected it to be a retro wave where you'd be able to pick the figures you wanted and maybe not have to worry about the rest. So Friday comes, and then we discover that those 5 characters that don't really seem to go that well together are going together. Oh, and it's also going to be an exclusive to Amazon, which is notorious for canceling pre-orders. Oh, and did I mention the part where it's $120? Fans were divided. Full disclosure, I did begrudgingly pre-order it. I missed out on the Sauron Wave Omega Red, so I wanted him. I've been wanting a Callisto figure for years. I've been wanting a Cyber figure for even longer. And while I'm not that into Mastermind, I love my Hellfire Club boxed set review coming very soon. I wasn't planning on getting the Wolverine, and I most certainly wasn't planning on spending $25 a pop. So why did I do it? The same reason why all of us pre-order all these things. Fear of missing out. Remember how I said I don't collect the MCU figures? Well, I gotta tell you, the Children of Thanos 5-pack came very close to wooing me in. And there's still a part of me that kind of wants to get that set and then make it the springboard of a whole MCU collection. But now the aftermarket prices are close to $200, so I'm definitely not going to be. But here's the thing, $120 for the Thanos set seemed kind of reasonable. After all, 2 of those figures, Thanos and Cull Obsidian, were originally Build-A-Figures. Compare that to the Hellfire Club set, which was 4 figures with an incredible packaging, packed with extra hands and heads and other gadgets and gazmos, and that was only $80. I guess what I'm trying to say is that when I finally do review that 5-pack, assuming Amazon doesn't cancel my order for price, I will most definitely be giving the Wolverine 5-pack 0 points. For those of you who want to slap Wolverine on a big giant St. Andrew's cross, well, you're in luck. For those of you like me who missed out on Omega Red, you're in luck. For those of you who wanted Callisto or Mastermind, even though it's not the version most people wanted of him, you're in luck. For those of you who want a Cyber, definitely could have said that better. He's good, but he could be better. Personally, I think this whole thing could have been turned around if instead of using the modern Colossus for Cyber, they instead used Monster Venom. Give him a new head, some new feet, and some new arms, and you know what? We would suddenly see a Cyber worthy of his comic book proportions. Not only that, but it also would have made him Build-A-Figure proportions, which would have maybe helped to make that $120 price tag a little easier to swallow. And of course, if you already wanted all those figures, you don't care, you're fine. But there's a bunch of you who didn't. There are a bunch of you out there who did not need that Omega Red because you've already got them. There's a bunch of you out there who don't care about Mastermind or a shirtless version of a Wolverine that we already have. And you're feeling like the only way that you're going to get the 1 or 2 figures you want is by either dropping $120 on a bunch of other figures that you don't need, or even worse, paying somebody on the aftermarket extra for that 1 figure you want. It really feels like a kick in the teeth. And that brings me to what I really wanted to talk about. The fan community. At the end of every one of my reviews, I always close by saying the same 2 words. Have fun. And why do I do that? Why is have fun my sign-off? Because toys are supposed to be fun. And here lately, I just feel like it isn't a whole lot of fun anymore. But is that enough for me to cash in my chips and sell off my collection? No! That's why I say have fun! Because here's the thing, when I'm talking into the camera, I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to me. I'm reminding myself that this is about having fun. And I'm encouraging you to have fun too. But there are 2 other words that have been on my mind a lot since this happened. Play nice. I can't tell you just how disheartening it is to go into some of these posts and look at the comments and just see fellow collectors eviscerate each other. I know this is frustrating, and frankly, I'm frustrated too. Some people are going to be really upset and they're going to take it hard. Harder than they should? Well, I think so, but that's not really any of my business. As for myself, when it comes to my hobby, I am dedicated to two things. One, I'm going to have fun, and two, I'm going to play nice. This is supposed to be fun, and the second that it stops being fun is maybe the time to step back and reevaluate a few things. Because if this isn't making you happy, what's the point? I hope you've enjoyed this little rant. This is something new I'm trying on the channel. I'd like to maybe do more of this, but let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this. Then while you're down there, sound off in the comments. Let me know if you pre-ordered it and what you think about this whole thing. I'll be back again real soon, but until then, have fun and play nice.